What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. Today I want to try out something new. I've been playing Ark a little bit lately. I may or may not have a video out by before this one comes out. But this is a new game. It just came out today. It's new to PlayStation. Let me clarify that, because Xbox and PC, I believe, have had it for a while. I want to say it's probably been out for maybe a year and a half on PC. I don't know if Xbox has had access to it, but I believe they may have. If not, then it's a release date for them too as well today. So I did get a starter pack for PS5, which is $29.99. There was an additional pack which was $60, $59.99. The only difference was that the founder pack, the one that I got, came with 2,000 dinosaur coins or something like that. I don't even remember what they call them. The other one that was 60 came with 5,000. So if you want those extra coins, I believe you can use them to buy different skins, but I didn't really worry about it too much because I think you can earn those coins in game, so I went ahead and went with the cheaper one. And it looks like these are the different dinosaurs that my pack comes with. It didn't mention anything about different dinosaurs with the other packs, so we're just going to go ahead and go with it. I mean, I already bought it anyway. I don't know any of these dinosaurs except the one all the way on the right for all the Ark players out there. I don't even know how to say that though, but that looks like the one that came out with the Valkyro map on Ark. I believe that's the one that can actually latch onto bigger dinosaurs and chew away at them. So it looks like this one here looks more like an herbivore. I don't want to go with an herbivore in this game. For those of you that don't know what this game is, I'll explain it in a second. I'll tell you why I don't want to go with an herbivore. This one here looks more like an omnivore, like he does plants and meat, and these two look like meat eaters. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the one on the far right. And now, obviously, I'm not even picking it. I'm just saying if these are my only options, I'm going with the one on the right. But I do believe I'll have other options. So, like I said, this game is called Path of Titans. For those of you that don't know, I am ChaosEclipse. I think I said that, but just in case I didn't, because I have an extremely short-term memory, and if I said it, that's how you can tell. The volume is a little high for the game sound, so I'll work on turning that down. This is just the first screen that I came to where I could actually talk to you guys, so I wanted to make sure that I got all of this out while it's on this screen to show you guys what you're getting with the starter dinosaur pack. So let's go ahead and hit triangle there. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I only have these 4 right now. It also doesn't show me any coins down there, but it does in the background. I don't know if you can see that on the top right. It does show 2,000 up there. So it's asking me to unlock one of these. Unlock this pack to access the items below. Okay, so I do get all 4 of these. That's fine. And it looks like if I hit square, it'll give me some information on them. That's not really telling me anything. Let's see here. I think these are like different emotes and stuff. Okay. Okay, so they're different calls. Alright, and while I'm going through these, I do want to point out, like I said, I'm going to explain about the game. So the game is basically an MMO. You play as a dinosaur. You start off as a, like almost a baby dinosaur, and you have to work your way up to becoming an adult dinosaur. You can join parties, you guys can go around, you can hunt anything, but it's literally an MMO where you'll come across other players. I don't know if there's going to be other dinos in the game that are like AI, but you will come across other players. You guys can attack each other, and I've also seen that the other players are also, they can attack you. Now if you're in a group, you can group up with friends and stuff. If you're in a group, you do have to be careful with that. There is friendly fire. So basically you can accidentally hit your friend. And why can't I select the bottom there? Because I want to see the emotes for this one. It won't let me go back to the bottom there. Oh, not what I want to do. Actually, we can do that. Oh, okay, and there they have abilities too. Okay. Okay, so there's one of the skins for it. Oh, that zoom in. Holy crap, didn't want to do that, but okay. Oh, and now it's down at the bottom. Here we go. Alright, I'm not going to go through all of those. We are going to take a look at the other dinosaurs, though. Yeah, see, this is the one I'm thinking about picking here. I will go through these just because I'm curious of what I'm going to have available. If these are the only 4. If there's other dinosaurs, I may go with something else. And I don't even know what all of these things do either. I think it's just like trying to communicate with other people. Okay, that one's interesting. I have no idea what that would mean. Unless I'm pointing at something, maybe? Okay, that one's kind of looking around. Nice little scratch on the face. And then I think that's to do like an add friend thing. Alright, let's take a look at the... Oh, not that. How did I go to? So there's a different skin for it. Here's the abilities for it. So we have a tail fan. Activate for a quick forward boost of speed. Okay. We have a speed buff, the call that increases the speed of all party members within 30 meters for 40 seconds. We have our bite, which is probably the attack, causes medium damage. We have a bark, increases the attack of all raptors in your group within 30 meters for 15 seconds, able to stack up to 10 times. Okay. Okay. And then we have a passive abilities here. Standard stats with no positive or negative traits. Lightweight increases speed at the loss of turn and radius. Oh my god. At the loss of turn radius and defense, so that's basically to get out of there. We have dense feathers, increases dense at the cost of speed, or defenses, sorry. Scavenger can eat meat, fish, carrion, and bones. Fast food and water drain. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming that the food and water goes very fast. I think that's what that means. Only able to eat insects, fast food, and water drain. Okay, so I'm assuming I would be able to pick one of those. Or this one only able to eat meat. Still, oh, food drains much slower. Okay, so that would probably be the one I'd be working towards, a hyper carnivore. Alright, let's go ahead and hit circle. Let's hit circle here. Okay, yeah, so we can pick different dinosaurs. I still don't see a spot where I can do the volume at the moment. Let's take a look at all these dinosaurs here. So we have... Oh my god, I can't even pronounce a lot of these. That's basically a Triceratops. I don't know what the hell that is. A Metatrancanthosaurus. Yeah, I'm not going to read these names. These are ridiculous. This is not the Jurassic period. I don't know what period this is. We have an Allosaurus, the Odontosaurus, which looks like a an Ankylosaurus basically, but I think that is actually something different. Okay, we have a concave tour. I don't know what the hell that is. That looks weird. We have the Kentrosaurus. We know what that is. The Iguanodon. Triceratops. Okay. Megalania. I was watching a video with people playing as Megalania. It was an interesting video. Okay, so maybe it looks like I have to buy all of these because this one down here actually says owned and none of these do. So let's see if I click on this. Okay, yeah, so I would have to buy it. Now I do have 2,000 is what it starts you at. Let's take a look at one of the bigger dinosaurs. Where'd that Spino go? There's a Spinosaurus. So let's take a look at him. 350. Are they all 350? If so, why wouldn't you just start with a big dinosaur? 350. Interesting. What to do, guys? And I do know that there's quests as well that you can do to help yourself grow. Let me see here. I'm gonna go instinctively. I'm curious about this one. What abilities do you have? So we have a bone snap, charge up the attack and inflict bone break based on how long it's held. Interesting, that can do a lot of damage. We have a tail attack, small damage and low bone break. Okay. Tail slam, tail attack that slams on the ground and causes high damage. A front tail swipe, small damage and low bone break. A lot of these have bone breaks. I like that. I wonder if you can cripple other players. We have a rallying call, a call that increases The defense of all party members. Okay. We have our bite, medium damage. We have fortify, crouching for 15 seconds will grant increased damage resistance and bleed resistance until uncrouching, able to move while crouched. Okay, so we can walk around crouched. That's interesting. This one increases armor. Standard stats with no positive or negative traits. We have resilience. Increases bleed and venom resistance. That's a good one as well. Hunker down, crouching for in place for 5 seconds will grant extreme incoming damage resistance until moving or crouching. I'm liking this so far. Plants shouldn't be hard to get either. Able to eat berries and fruits. Moderate food drain, so it's not fast food drain. That's good. Able to eat flowers, nuts, roots, and fruits. Faster food drain, but I mean, you have what, almost double instead of just the berries and fruits here. Here you have flower, nuts, roots, and fruit. And roots should not be hard to come by, but I'm not sure how they work in the game. And then we have our burley, which increases stamina regeneration and bone break healing. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one, guys. I've always been a fan of the Anki. Obviously, this is not an Anki, but it looks like an interesting dinosaur. I don't like the way it's shaped, but I'm going to go with this one. I mean, I'm only spending $350, and I can definitely buy another one if this one doesn't work out for me. So we're going to go ahead and unlock this one. We're going to hit triangle to purchase. Purchase successful. Thank you for your support. If you need help, please email blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and... Oh! And it went ahead and gave us all those... Oh, wait. Wow. Why did it do that? I mean, I still only paid $350, but it gave us a whole bunch here. Did it give us that whole row of dinosaurs where that was? I don't think it did, because I think one of the Triceratops looking ones was on that same roll. I think this one here was on the same. It's fine though, we're going to go ahead and stick with this one here, the Dinosaurus. So let's go ahead and pick this. How do I start the game though? Let's see, bundles. Okay, so, so did I buy a bundle maybe? And we have the starter dinosaurs. Let's go ahead and unlock this one. Purchase it for $0. Okay. Okay, so now we have all of those. Were any of these other ones bundled or anything? Ooh, look at that. I could have bought the entire dinosaur pack. I might do that now because I can actually afford that. Still. But that sucks that I spent the $350 on that one. I wish they would have showed that beforehand. Oh, it actually reduces by 300. Oh no, I was gonna say maybe it looks like it's reducing it by 300 since I already own one of the packs. But we'll go ahead and we'll just buy the whole dinosaur pack. Perfect. So now the only thing I need would be like skins and stuff like that, but I'm not really worried about it. Okay. Alright, so that's good. Skins I don't care about, but I am interested to look real quick. Yeah, I'm not liking the skins too much, at least not these ones. I do know there's other ones you can unlock, I'm pretty sure, from the video I was looking at, so I'll end up taking a look at that. Okay, so let's close that. So we have single player, multiplayer, community servers, upgrades. What are the upgrades? Okay, that's where we just were. We have mods. Interesting that it supports mods. Okay. Okay, I see you. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. What is that? Velociraptor. Okay. Settings. Let's go ahead and take care of this volume, guys. I'm sure you guys are going nuts right now. Let's go all the way down. You know what? Let me turn that back up. I apologize. Let's turn down the music. Because I don't know how loud the dinosaurs roar are or anything like that in the game. 35 sounds good right there. We're turning this. I don't know what the interface sound is going to be. We'll do that at like 60 and we'll do the effects at like 60. Okay, and then gameplay, show tutorials, yes. Show interaction prompts, yes. Let's show all of this stuff. Show quest descriptive text, sure. because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing here. Toggle sprint. No, we're just going to do it to where I can hold it. Ability charging. We have to double tap. Pinch to zoom. That's weird. I'm assuming this is available on mobile or something. Crossplay. Okay, so it is crossplay. Chat, group invites, receive whispers. Only display invites from friends. Only receive whispers from friends. Group name tags. Alright, I'm not worried about any of this stuff. Later on I may work on the control sensitivity, but that's going to depend on how good or bad it is. So we'll just leave that like it is. I'm debating on whether I should go into single player first or just jump right into multiplayer. We're going to jump into multiplayer. We're going to see how fast we're going to die here. Alright, one map. That's not bad because it's a newer game anyway. It's still in beta for PlayStation users. Alright, and I didn't get to pick my dinosaur. I wonder if it's going to make me do that when I'm in there or it's going to give me a random one. I guess we'll find out. Server found. Connecting. Please wait. Cross-network players may be present. You can disable this in gameplay settings. Not worried about that. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die, guys. I'm going to die with some grace. Come on. Now I wonder if this is the server or this is a PS5, because if this wait time is like this on the PS5, it's going to be horrible on the PS4. I guess we're just going to hang out for a minute and see what happens with the game here. I may need to cancel and come back in. It is still beta, so we'll figure out what's going on with that. And I did have to create an account for this game, guys. It will make you create an account if you don't already have one. I don't remember who it makes you create an account through, but it's kind of like Final Fantasy. If you guys have ever played Final Fantasy 14, how it makes you register with their service outside of PlayStation or whatever, this is the same way. Here we go. That's an actual loading screen. I don't know why that took so long. Okay, so it's not letting me pick a dinosaur yet. I can't move or anything. We're on a frozen screen. Hopefully it lets us pick our dinosaur, not just throws us in a game as a random one. But if it does, that's fine. We'll figure out how to switch dinosaurs and do a whole bunch of other stuff and all that. Graphics aren't amazing, but they're also not horrible. The trees look fine. The grass looks not bad. That butterfly I thought was a leaf because it doesn't really show much animation with it other than twisting and turning. Come on, did the game break? I shouldn't be hitting buttons, but I am. Hitting the touchpad, trying to move the joysticks. L1, R1. L2, R2, D-pad, nothing. Square, triangle, circle, X, nothing's going on. Alright, so it may still be loading. We'll see what happens here. I'll give it a minute and see what's going on with it. It could just be because it's a new game. A lot of people could be online. Maybe, like I said, the server's lagging out. Because I'm pretty sure this was a popular game on PC. I did see a lot of people playing it before. And with people like that, knowing that it's coming to console, they will definitely jump back in to try to take advantage of new people. So the servers may also be overloaded. And it may depend on, you know, how many servers they have up and running. They may not expect so many people to log on. So days like this on day one for betas, it is easy to crash servers. And not that you're doing it on purpose. It's just so many people trying to log in at one time and everything. Alright, I'll be back when the game loads, or I'll let you know if I had to start over, but I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, as you can see, the server did end up timing out. I just sat at that screen and it wasn't going anywhere, so let's try it again. Let's go back to multiplayer. Oh wait, what does that say? We are currently experiencing some issues. Sorry, that was my phone. We are currently experiencing I can't even say it. We are currently experiencing crap, some issues, and are working hard to get them resolved. Apologies. Okay. What is going on up here with triangle and circle up there in the top right? Okay, so that's just to add people and everything. Okay. Alright, so there's my Alderun ID. Alderun, I think, is the thing that I was telling you guys about. You will have to make an account with them. I'm assuming that ID is probably like a friend code type thing. So if you guys do want to add me in this game, there's my code right there on the bottom center. Let's try this other button here. I don't know what I just did. Okay, it just took me back to a main screen. Okay. Alright. Looks like up there in the right under my ChaosEclipse name, it says the Amargasaurus released. So it looks like they are still updating the game even though it's in beta. It says new playable sauropod and info about the upcoming map Gondwa. Okay, so they are already working on a new map as well, guys. Let's go ahead and try to jump back in multiplayer here, see if we can get into a game. Okay, so it is going to throw us an auto region this time. It looks like it's going a lot faster so far. Okay. And this is one of the parts where we waited for a second. Alright, so it looks like we're back at this screen again, guys. That did take a little bit longer that time as well. Like I said, it's probably just the servers being overloaded. Should have nothing to do with the actual PS5 or PS4 version. It's probably just the servers being overloaded. So we're going to sit here again. We're going to see what happens, and if I get into a game, I will come back, guys. More than likely, it's probably going to time out again. I may have to actually try this later. But give me a second here. I'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. Alright, guys, we timed out again. Let's go ahead and try single player, see what we got going on here, guys. Alright, let's see, what can I do here? Okay, so we got critters, we got fish. Let's go ahead and turn on the growth, the tutorial cave. So I think this lose growth past stages, I think that happens if you die. You basically get like deranked, so to speak. Alright, so we have all of that. Let's take a look here. We have the one map, the one game mode, which is adventure. That works. Let's go ahead and host, which I don't know why it says host, because this is single player. Technically we are hosting our own game, but that still doesn't make sense. Alright, and then up here it looks like we can pick our dinosaur. So let's go with the one we were going to do since we're doing practice anyway. We can get used to using him and controlling him. And he's not even in here. Oh, it's because I was on carnivores. Okay, so here he is. We'll stay with the male. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, so that one's balanced. That one's more speed, or more defense over speed. That one's speed over defense and balanced. Okay, let's go with the balanced one. Looks like we have different colors here that we can pick, which it's not even changing the colors. I mean, it is on the screen over here on the right, but on there I'm not seeing too much of a difference. Do you have to maybe click on these? Okay, it's very, very light. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference between those. So like right there it's a bit lighter, but if I go over here to this one, it's a bit darker. So yeah, those, okay. Oh, I see. So this is different parts of the dinosaur. So this one here, yeah, this is like his underbody. So there's a light one, and then here's a dark one. You can tell right there on his back hind leg. So there's a dark, there's a light, dark. light. Okay, so let's start with color number 1. Let's see what this changes. Okay, looks like maybe an overall shading. Let's go with the gray one. For color 2, let's see what this one changes. Okay, his spots or whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and go with the gray one there too. Color 3, I want to go with light. That's probably the lightest one that was there. Ooh, that one actually looks more light. I don't know. Okay, so it just looks lighter, I think, just because it's clashing. But we'll go with the one all the way on the left. Color number 4. Let's see, what is this? His spikes. So let's go. Oh, I like that one, but let's go with the reddish one, the reddish brown. Color number 5. We'll start with blue. Okay, so this is the armored part. Let's go with the gray one. And the last color here says eye. Can I even see his eyes? Okay, you can kind of tell. We'll go with the blue in there. Then we got different patterns. Alright, we're going to go with pattern number 3. We're still going to go with ChaosEclipse so that people know who I am when I destroy their face, although obviously this is not going to be multiplayer, but it does let you pick a name here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and create. Alright, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. You start as a baby. So right now we're a hatchling. We have to work our way up to becoming an adult. So let's go ahead and enter world. So I think the main goal, there are quests and stuff like, you know, collecting materials and stuff like that. But the main thing is probably going to be like eating and stuff like that as an herbivore. I think as a carnivore, one of your quests are going to be like killing and stuff like that. Alright, so user input controls to move forward, creature, sprint, or jump. You can jump. And drain your... Okay, sprint or jump. Oh, wait, what? Sprint or jump and drain your stamina to continue. Okay, so they want me to drain my stamina. Okay, so you can jump. That's interesting. Okay, we're just going to drain our stamina that way. Perfect. Tap the rest button to sit down, which is triangle. You can hold the rest button to sleep. Resting greatly increases your health and stamina regeneration. Okay, so let's tap it once. That's what we look like when we're sitting down. Let's go ahead and hold triangle. That's what it looks like when we're sleeping. Okay, okay. And then how do I get up? Did I just hit triangle again? I do. Okay. Alright. Holding the precise movement button allows you to strafe, whatever you want to call it, reverse, to turn in place, stand up, use the precise movement button, and move around to continue. So let's hold L2. Okay, we can side shift, we can go back. How do you turn? This is... Okay, that's really weird, trying to turn in place. You still, like, I would think that it's just left and right, but that's left and right. So you basically have to move forward while turning. So you have to move your joystick in a circle going slow, because if you go too fast, it resets. Okay. Eat food to replenish your hunger. Run out. I really wish... Yeah, see, and we are earning coins. I wish that would be a little bit over to the right, though. Eat food to replenish your hunger. Run out of hunger, and you will starve to death. Use the interact button on the marked food to eat it. Okay. Looks like the interact button is going to be left on the D-pad. That is an interesting button. So I'm assuming it is the blue icon over here that we're going to. What is that? Okay, that's just a plant that's up off the hill. That's okay. I just don't want to get eaten by some bird or something right away. Speaking of birds, I wonder if they're going to add like pteranodons or pterodactyls in this game, because that would be extremely hard to attack them. They'll probably, if they do something like that, they'll probably have to make it to where they They have to land or something. Okay, so this is the berries. So it's going to be left on the D-pad. Okay, and all I did was tap it once. I'm not tapping it anymore. He's doing that all on his own. You can see the meter down on the bottom left, the little green circle going up. And it looks like we're growing a bit because this camera did zoom out a tiny bit, and that yellow meter on the bottom is getting bigger. And he's still eating on his own. Like I said, I'm not doing that. I'm curious if he's going to stop once he's full. He did. Okay. You're already full. Okay. Drink water to replenish your thirst. Run out of thirst and you will die of dehydration. Use the interaction button on the marked water pool to drink. Okay, so let's come over to the water pool over here. Love the way the water looks right here. I don't like the edge here, how it's jagged like this, but the reflection look and the, I guess waves, if that's what you want to call it, the ripples, that actually looks really nice. Okay, and then this one's also going to be left on the D-pad. If you take a look at that bottom right, you'll see the water going up, and it looks like we're also growing a bit while we're doing this, watching that left bar in the middle. Or sorry, I said the left bar in the middle. I meant the yellow bar in the middle. These bars showed vital information about your creature. Hunger is displayed in green. Thirst is displayed in blue. Okay. This is your health. If your creature dies, you will lose marks, growth, and possibly your abilities. So, like I said, you can get deranked. That is interesting as well. I like that. Your stamina shows here when your creature is running or using abilities. Sitting and sleeping will increase stamina regeneration. I did see that it was a white bar. Your oxygen shows here when you are underwater. You will begin to drown when you run out of oxygen. Okay. This is your creature's growth. The yellow bar. Okay, fill this bar to level up to level up to the next growth stage and unlock new abilities. Growth can be earned by completing quests. Perfect. Status effects, buffs, and debuffs are displayed here with a timer showing how long they will remain. Okay. You can communicate with other players through, what does that say? Through that? Oh, through chat, or with vocal calls. Send a call with a vocal wheel to continue. Okay, so down on the D-pad, you have to hold it. Nope, it's not doing anything. Down on the D-pad is not working right now. Let's get out of the water, see if that helps. There we go. Okay, so can I not do it while I'm in the water? You can't. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So I can tap it, that does nothing. Holding it brings up the menu, and then we can use the right stick to pick stuff. I wish it showed what these did though. Like, I mean, is this one like a loud roar? It doesn't tell you, it just says vocal selection. Under vocal selection or in the middle, it should say, you know, loud roar, maybe need health, or screaming, look over there. I don't know, just different things. So it says send a call with your vocal wheel to continue. We're going to do this one because it looks like a volume one. That one's a low volume. This is a high volume. Let's try the high volume. Okay, perfect. Okay, press the chat button to open the chat window and send a message to continue the chat, or sorry, use chat channels to display your message to different players. Okay, so it looks like a normal chat thing that you would have in an MMO. So triangle to enter message. I hit triangle, nothing's happening. What's going on here? Do I have to pick one of these? So we have our admin panel, character, social, and quest. Let's do social. Nope, that's going to make me search other players by name. How do I do this? Group, local. Triangle still not letting me enter anything. X does that. Those are my quests. Here's our different patterns that I was talking about, guys. So it does cost to get these patterns, but it does look like they're also needed to unlock first. And some of these are actually really expensive. Okay. All right, and then here's our little skill tree with our growth. So right now we do have the tail thing, I think. I think that's just a natural attack that we get. We'll find that out in a second. Trying to figure out how this chat's working. Press chat button to open the chat window and send a message to continue. Well, down at the bottom it says triangle, but when I hit triangle, that does nothing. No. Party. Friends. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get past this on this part of the tutorial. Press the chat button to open the chat window. Did that. Send a message to continue. Use chat channels to display your message to different players. Okay, so I would probably want it in either local or group. So I got that. Oh, okay. That's dumb. So when you're up here and you can pick admin panel, character, social request, you literally have to go all the way down. Then you can see down there how it shows the little like cursor where it says enter message. Nope. Okay, hitting triangle still doesn't work. I can hit X. There we go. So we're just going to say hi. We're going to hit R2. There we go. And then triangle to send. There we go. Okay. So that's why the triangle's there. The triangle is to send the message. Got it. I thought it was to open up the chat box like the so I could type. Okay. That's a little confusing. So devs, if you're watching that, please change that on console. I don't know how it is on PC. I'm sure it's working fine for them. Let's see here. Use the interact button to pick up an item and deliver it to the marker. You can carry many things such as food or quests. Okay, so down on the D-pad is to pick up. Left on the D-pad is to deliver. I already know what I want to pick up because I saw some mushrooms back over here. Right here. Oh, look, and that's what's marked. Cool. So let's go ahead and do down to pick up. Should carry it in his mouth. And you can actually carry food and stuff like this as well, guys, just so you know. Okay, and then where would I deliver it to? Over there. Okay. Oh, and okay, and I'm actually sprinting right now. That's walking. That's sprinting. Okay. We're going to go ahead and sprint. Looks like I'm not wasting too much stamina sprinting. That's good. Okay, and we're just going to... Oh, wait. This is not where I need to deliver to. Oh, maybe it is? Whatever, let's try it. Let's do left on D-pad. There we go. So it looks like we're just going to stock up on mushrooms. Unlock skin with marks to stand out. You can buy and shed into new skins with the skin menu accessible via the character tab. So touchpad is also to open menu. How did I go into that? Unlock skins to mark. Unlock skins with marks to stand out. You can buy and shed into skins with the skin menu, accessible via the character tab. Okay, so character tab. It's even highlighted there. I just didn't notice that. And then unlock and customize skins for your creature. Applying skin edits will cause your creature to shed its new skin over time. Okay, so it's not going to be instant. That's interesting. Skins can be customized here. Upgrade skins to access more markings and colors. Okay. Check the ability button to switch to the ability menu. Okay, I was already in here. You can purchase new abilities for your creature here. Many abilities are locked until your creature has grown larger. Got it. This bar displays your current growth. Growing to the next stage will unlock more abilities and improve your current stats. So this part is a little bit interesting because it shows that we're hatching right now. It looks like we're still going to go to juvenile, adolescent, subadult, and adult. So from hatchling going forward, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 different things, and we have a lot of different abilities here. So definitely something interesting to look at. And if you guys hear that in the background, that's actually a cat that's outside. He's probably freaking out because there's another cat out there. Let's see here. And it's not my cat. I'll be honest, I do feed the cat, but it's not mine. It's a stray cat. Let's see. And there also may be a raccoon out there because when I put cat food out there, a raccoon comes up. So maybe he's about to fight with a raccoon. I don't know. We will now equip an ability. No, it's two cats. We will now equip an ability to your action bar. Press the corresponding button to use the ability. So R1. Oh, do I have to hit X first to get past that? I do. Okay. You are a hatchling. Only have a few abilities right now, available right now. Let's equip this ability. Okay, so we're going to click on that and then click confirm. So now we equip the tail attack. Press confirm to save your changes. Closing without confirming will undo all of your changes. Okay. And then close the ability editor. Okay. Press button to use your ability, which is R1. New abilities can grant you more attacks and improve stats. Go to the ability menu and change the ability in the action bar. We already did that. Okay, so let's try R1. That's our attack. So this is only going to hit stuff behind me. I'm going to have to turn around and do it. Also looks like I can't do it while I'm moving, which is interesting. Oh wait, I can. Oh, there's a cooldown. There's a global cooldown down there on the bottom, so I can only do this attack once every 3 seconds. Okay, that's not good actually. Don't get me wrong, we have tons of armor, so we'll be fine. But that's not good if we come into something that can attack fast, like a raptor or something like that. Because even though we have tons of armor, if they're attacking faster, they can totally probably bleed us out if they have some type of bleed effect. I know the Megalanias or Megalarnias, whatever you want to call them, I don't even know what the hell they're called. The lizards, they can actually poison you. So, you know, while you're waiting 3 seconds to do one attack, they're over there biting the crap out of you. Now, keep in mind, though, you also get other attacks. So maybe you can do this one and then another one, and you'll just, you know, kind of rotate between those attacks. But just something to keep in mind, guys. All right, and then it says the quest menu is where you can view all of your active quests in one place. Open the quest menu via the tab menu to continue. So we're going to hit touchpad again. We're going to go down to quests. We're going to hit X. The quest menu shows you all of your active quests and allows you to track them. Okay. The track button will display the quest on the side of your screen and add a mini-map marker. Okay. So there we are. We can hit X to track or untrack it. Okay. It says open the social menu. Joining a group is a great way to improve your odds at survival and make new friends. Send group invites through the social menu if you want to begin your journey with others. I will say this, I do know that you do not have to be the same species of dinosaurs to group up. Like I said, I was watching a couple videos on this game, which is why I ended up buying it. And I did see like Sarcos grouped up with like the Triceratops and stuff like that. Obviously they're not called Triceratops, I don't know what they're called in this game, but they look like Triceratops. So obviously carnivores and herbivores can work together. But like I said, there is friendly fire, so when you attack, make sure that your teammates, your friends, whoever you're working with, isn't in the way of your attack because they will get hit. And then one of the other cool things about this game is when you get bit or hit or anything like that, if it causes damage to your body, from my understanding, that will actually scar over time, and you'll actually have those scars when you become an older dinosaur. It'll stay there and it'll kind of mature with you, the scar will. So something to keep in mind, guys. It seems like a really cool thing that they did with that. Alright, joining a group is a great way to blah blah, send group invites. Okay, so let's go to social. Obviously there's no one in here. Hold on. Sorry, I had to cough. So it says the player list will show you all of the players in the world. You can scroll through the players and invite them to a party or mute them. So that means that there is open world chat, I would assume, if you can mute other players. Or maybe you can only mute ones that are in your party, but that's interesting to know nonetheless. And it's there, it shows my Alderon ID again. So I do think that's like a friend code type thing. So we're going to hit X. Finally, let's look at the friends menu. R1. Okay, view your Alderon game friends here. You can join their server if they're also playing Path of the Titans. Okay, so if you see someone on, you can actually jump into the same server as them, because more than likely you may not be in the same server when you join the game. Okay, we're going to hit X there. Using this button, we'll add new player to your friend list. Okay. And it looks like that is it in there. So that completed that. Exit through the tunnel to leave this cave and begin your journey of survival. Be wary. You will be hunted by other players. That's what I was talking about. It is an MMO open world. Complete quests to grow larger and earn marks to unlock new abilities. Good luck out there. Alright, so we're going to stop this one here, guys. I do plan on making a series with this. I will continue with the tutorial in the next video, but I want to at least try to get into that multiplayer as well, so that may or may not be the next video. But definitely check this game out, guys. It looks amazing right now. So I'm actually really excited to play this. How do I get rid of this menu? And what was that menu that I just now seen as well? Oh, maybe it was the admin panel. It is. Show name tags. I want to show name tags. Species info, yes. Player AG IDs, I have no idea. Oh, that's probably their Alderon IDs. Holy crap, I couldn't think of it. Oh, and awesome, it shows the weather down here. Oh wait, can I set my own weather? Oh, so this is probably only because I'm in solo. So it's actually going to let me set the weather, and it'll let me set the time of day. I'm not going to mess with that. Alright, walk through the marked tunnel. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and run. Wait, is this even the marked tunnel? It shows it over there. Is it this way though? It is. Alright, let's get out to the open world real quick. Let's see what it is, and then I'll probably stop there, guys. It's probably going to go into a loading screen. You're about to leave the tutorial cave. This world is a dangerous place, can be much safer in a group. You can use the group invite, call, or social menu to send someone an invitation to join your adventure. Are you ready to enter the world? Okay, so seeing as how this is solo player, single player, and this is a tutorial area, I'm actually going to stay in here, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here, guys, because when I go out there, I want you guys to experience all of that with me, and I don't want you guys to miss anything. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here, guys. If you guys are interested in this game, like I said, it just came out on PlayStation. If you already have it on Xbox or PC, feel free to join me, guys. You guys have seen my Alderon code there numerous times. I do believe that's how you add people. If not, obviously my username is ChaosEclipse. Feel free to add me there as well. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Is this something you guys are going to be interested in, or what? I mean, I'm actually looking forward to this. I hope I can get into a multiplayer game and you know, mess around with some friends and everything, and maybe we can group up and take like a Spino down as like some little baby dinosaurs or something. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, guys. Hopefully this turns out to be a good series, and I will see you guys in the next video.